Um, football is fucked. Football is fucked. All right, football is fucked. All right, what is up, guys? Your boy Z Soroya back at it with football talk. And guys, I'm sorry I was gone. Okay, I'm an absolute mug. I'm an absolute mug. Alright, I'm sorry I was gone. I've done a lot of different stuff for school and everything, and I just haven't had the time for football talk. Even though I talk way too much about football. I guess this is the time of all times to talk about football because if you haven't heard recently, 12 clubs, 6 from England, 3 from Italy, and 3 from Spain, has agreed to compete in a whole different league. They're going to just abandon their own league and compete in a whole European Super League. And this is agreed upon by the owners of said clubs. The 6 England sides being and by the way, no German side or French side agreed to the European Super League, which is honestly, I mean, amazing to be honest. I love them. I love them both for not uh, making that decision upon themselves. But let's be honest, they're probably just making that decision just to make the Champions League easier so on them. So that's great. The English um clubs being Liverpool. I keep my voice cracking. Liverpool, Manchester United, Manchester City, Arsenal, Tottenham, and which am I forgetting? I don't think I forgot. I don't think I forgot a club. Am I forgetting a club? Am I stupid? Am I being stupid right now? Chelsea. Yeah, I forgot Chelsea. The sixth one being Chelsea. Um, Oh my God, I forgot about Chelsea. The three Italian clubs being, let me see, I believe. Oh no, yeah, I was right. It was Juventus, Inter Milan, and AC Milan. Um, as a Juve fan, I am very disappointed. As a Liverpool fan, I am highly disappointed. I'm a fan of multiple teams. I don't care. I'm a fan. All right. And the three Spanish clubs being Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Atletico Madrid. And honestly, it's over. We're done. Football is over. Alright, we might as well watch championship football every weekend, cause Premier League's gonna be boring now. Uh, everything's gonna be boring. Alright, and let's be honest. I've actually been watching second division English football, which is the championship. Uh, championship football, and it is actually quite entertaining, honestly. The fact that you can just come in, I believe, just every weekend or midweek, and just play just for the sake of playing. People in the players in the championship get paid quite a bit, but it's not as like players in, of course, in the Premier League. So people in the players of the championship just come out there just to play. You know, they play football. They play football. And most of the time it's for fun. Most of the time it's because you have a rivalry. You want to work your heart out, you know, maybe move up to the first division. Honestly, if you're playing in the championship, um just stay in the championship, honestly. At this point, the I'm talking about England especially. The Premier League is not worth it in my opinion. The championship is actually a lot more worth playing in than in the Premier League because number one, uh, they just play better football at the moment over there. Premier League football is just boring to me right now, which is surprising because Premier League has like the biggest clubs on the top, okay? And honestly, bro, Premier League's boring in my opinion. Championship football is honestly much more entertaining in my opinion. Uh, I'm gonna miss watching Juventus in the Serie A. I'm also gonna miss Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, and Barca in the Spanish league. And well, Here's the thing. It's not going. This European Super League is not going to work. And here's two reasons. I probably have more reasons, but I'm just gonna say these two reasons. Number one, most of the fans, if not all the fans of each of these individual clubs, are not going to support this, and they're just not going to buy seats. They're not going to buy tickets to whatever match they're going to be hosting. They're pretty much going to be fans of different clubs basically. Because what is football if that club is just not going to support the fans, if that club is not for the fans? Number 2, I'm pretty sure instead of making money in the European Super League, they're gonna lose money. Okay, they're gonna lose money then gain money. They're gonna lose money. Okay, out of this. And here's the reason for this. Number one, you're going into a completely different territory. Which is in different grounds, which is not, well, number one, not approved by UEFA or FIFA in general. And y'all are just doing this for money, even though you guys are not going to get that money. Okay, I'm gonna just tell you guys the only reason they did the European Super, they're doing it is because of money, and they've pretty much gone up like statistics over the past, just saying that the only way to make the most money is if we have those types of European nights on the Champions League pretty much every weekend, you know? That's how we get more money. We fill up seats. Every stadium is full, alright? It's full, all crowded. The stadium's crowded, dude. With full of fans for a European night every weekend. Why not? Well, here's why. Number one, we have the Champions League for that, for God's sake. Okay, we have the Champions League. We have the Europa League, for God's sake. Okay, and that kind of stuff happens like once or twice a month, which is actually considerably amazing for us fans, okay? Because number one, the domestic league itself is, oh my god, look at my look at my veins, bro. No, forget about that. The domestic league is much more important for a majority of clubs rather than the European titles, all right? And of course, it's how do I say? It's not a group stage, type tournament. It's a tournament basically, not a whole like league, all right? It's a tournament, all right? If you want to create a whole league out of a tournament, um yeah, poor people ain't that rich, bro. They ain't that rich. You're just gonna increase the number one. You're gonna increase the sale. You're gonna increase the price of the tickets. Even the seasonal tickets are gonna be pretty much like I've seen seasonal tickets, and to the average fan, they're not that expensive. They're not that expensive for seasonal tickets, like going across the whole season. They're not that expensive. What the European Super League is gonna ask for is pretty much like seasonal tickets that cost like pretty much half of an average person's salary. Let's say if you're earning let's say a per how much are seasonal tickets for Manchester? Okay. I gotta get prepared for this one because hold on, you guys can look at this. Hold up, here you go. Manchester United season tickets. Season tickets for Manchester United. How much do they cost per season? Like how much do they cost? First of all. No, I wanna know. I wanna know like how much do they cost? Because okay, not only that, you also have to work out the seating and everything when you buy the seasonal tickets, because it's gonna be different prices on where you want to sit. Okay, it's gonna be different. So like, um, hmm, Okay, how much are Old Trafford season tickets? Manchester United are planning to welcome back fans to Old Trafford in the autumn after announcing their season ticket prices for the 2021-22 campaign. United have frozen prices for the 10th successive year, with season tickets costing from £500 to £950 for adults and from £190 to £380 for under 16s. So imagine season tickets being pretty much either doubled or tripled. And when I okay, I'm sorry, but when I said that the season tickets are gonna be like doubled, not I mean half someone's salary or something. I was joking. Okay, it's not gonna be that much, but the season tickets for the European Super, like seasonal tickets for the European Super League, or just general tickets in general, are gonna be expensive. They're gonna be very expensive. But like to an average fan, like the seasonal tickets for even for the biggest club like Manchester United, it's not that expensive. But when you think about it, it's gonna be the European Super League, and they're gonna increase the prices probably by like double or triple, which honestly a fan is not going to like that very much or at all. So they're just gonna bin it off and not gonna support your club anymore. The only way to make sure your club doesn't go under while doing this is I just don't compete in the Super League. Like get out of the Super League, please, because your fans are going to like not support you and support a different club, and you're not gonna have enough money. You're not gonna have much money after you try to compete in the European Super League. Okay, first of all, number one, why is Arsenal, and by the way, a team competing against Leeds for mid-table finish, for a mid-table finish? Why is Arsenal in the European Super League? Why is Tottenham a team that hasn't won like a single piece of silverware? Okay, uh, I mean the only thing they probably ever won was probably I think was it the EFL Cup or the Carabao Cup. I don't know. I don't care. um, doesn't matter. It was years ago. No, but the only thing they'll ever win was the past Audi Cup, but I mean that's only an international friendly title which nobody cares about. Why does Tottenham think they're going to be so good at the European Super League? If anything, if Tottenham gets mid-table in the Super League, that's impressive by itself. That's impressive. Manchester City, teams like Manchester City or even Liverpool would probably finish like top 4 in that league. Um yeah, I don't get the point in this Super League. I don't I don't understand how the owners of these club think that this is gonna work at all. Like this is not going to work whatsoever. Um, I'm pretty sure it was Gary Neville that had a whole ass rant. He went off on this topic, by the way. He went off. Like it was brutal what Gary Neville said, especially about his own club, which is his club is Manchester United, by the way, if you guys don't know. It is eh, what he said is something something I wouldn't say about a club in football in my lifetime if I'm being serious. Like these owners in in these clubs do not know anything about football. They don't care about football. They don't care about their fans. All they care is pretty much making more money. All right. And honestly, there's way better stuff you can do than cause a world apocalypse of football fans than to just I mean abandon the league, okay? To make more money. All right. It's not going to work. I am 100% against it, and I don't think the clubs themselves or even the players themselves should be punished severely for their actions. Like for example, the the club, well, UEFA or FIFA are thinking about making sure that they don't compete in Champions League ever again, or in a few years. They're thinking about certain like players on those teams not competing in the next World Cup, which is a big deal. Not gonna lie. Like if they can't like be included in the international teams, then that's a big problem. That is a huge problem. Uh, and the club's not being involved with their own leagues that they somehow abandoned. It's pretty big. It's pretty big, nasty stuff. Honestly, if you're going to do something about the club, probably like relegate them, or the only least harsh thing is to either relegate them and make sure they don't play in the Champions League or the Europa League for at least 1 year or even 2 years, and relegate the teams, or even put a point deduction, like put like probably like 10-point deduction, at least a 10-point reduction or deduction. I don't know. I don't know words. For all of those teams, and I don't think players should be punished. I don't think the players themselves have agreed to to this stuff and everything, and it's all farce, to be honest. The only people in this whole situation that should be punished are the owners of these clubs, because we gave our heart and soul to these clubs, and we've pretty much given our props to the owners that kept these clubs alive, and they just pretty much put all of that in the bin by just creating a whole European Super League. And I honestly am disappointed. And yeah, I'm going to support championship football basically. I'm going to watch a lot more it's English second division for sure, championship football. I have actually quite enjoyed it. And I am not lying. Ben Rahma is he's a very class player for Brentford. So love watching him on the weekends. So no, yeah, that's all I pretty much had to say. I don't know what else I should say, other than the fact that half the teams that agree to be in the European Super League are not at all going to be successful in this league. There's a reason as to why it's a tournament type of thing, not a league thing. In the Champions League. And you know what? Okay, if anyone's listening, what I have suggested to what you should do with these clubs is actually far better than what, is already being thought of, which is a bit too far. Okay, honestly. So that is it, and I'll see you guys when it's two guys.